John lesson 59, uh, chapter 13, verses 6 through 11. Then he came to Simon Peter. Peter said to him, Lord, you are washing my feet? Jesus answered and said to him, What I am doing you do not understand now, but you will know after this. Peter said to him, You shall never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, If I do not wash you, you have no part with me. Simon Peter said to him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Jesus said to him, He who is bathed needs only to wash his feet, but is completely clean. And you are clean, but not all of you. For he knew who would betray him. Therefore he said, You are not all clean. Sometimes we show a servant's heart by accepting the service of others to us. It's humbling, it's difficult for many of us to do. If we only serve and refuse to be served, it can be a sign of a deep rooted and well hidden pride. Man's humility does not begin with the giving of service, it begins with the readiness to receive it. For there can be much pride and condescension when we serve the Lord. Verses 12 through 17 go on to say, So when he had washed their feet, taken his garments, and sat down again, he said to them, Do you know what I have done for you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you say, Well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Most assuredly, I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor is he who is sent greater than he who sent him. If you know these things, blessed are you if you do them. Jesus plainly and powerfully says that this is the attitude that must mark his followers, especially the leadership of the church. We, like the disciples, would gladly wash the feet of Jesus, but he tells us to wash one another's feet. Anything we do for each other that washes away the grime of the world and the dust of defeat and discouragement is what foot washing is all about. Verses 18 through 21. I do not speak concerning all of you. I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled, he who eats bread with me has lifted up his heel against me. Now I tell you before it comes, that when it does come to pass, you may believe that I am he. Most assuredly, I say to you, he who receives whomever I send receives me, and he who receives me receives him who sent me. When Jesus said these things, he was troubled in spirit and testified and said, Most assuredly, I say to you, one of you will betray me. To the Eastern idea of hospitality, for one who eats bread with me to lift up his feet against me, was a great betrayal, a treachery. Jesus was not unfeeling or emotionally detached from the events that were surrounding his crucifixion. He loved Judas and was troubled for Judas' sake, not for his own at this point. Only God could love someone that much. By revealing the traitor, Jesus shows that he's in control of these events. He's not being taken by surprise. He's God. He knows past, present, and future all at the same time. He came into this world to die on the cross. He came knowing about Judas before he ever created him. Nothing takes the Lord by surprise. We'll stop here for this lesson.